Welcome to Monotech. Today we're going to retrofit an LCD into a Panelview 1200 monochrome version. As you can see, the screen is pretty burnt in and the monitor is actually now defective. So the video, to do this whole thing, it'll take about a half an hour, so we're going to cut in and out the different sections and talk through and walk through the different parts. Okay, so I removed a whole bunch of screws. We got screws on the sides, 2 screws on the bottom, screws on the back, and then we removed the ground strap, that over there, the computer board. This is your Allen Bradley computer board. And what we're going to do, the cover's still stuck on there. There's a couple bolts that are still attached, so we're going to remove those as well. So you need your big flat screwdriver. And actually, first we're going to remove our cables. The socket you need is either a 3/8 or 9mm. Both of them will work. Now with CRT part, the only safety issues is your concern is the anode lead here. If this monitor has been on the last 24 hours, you need to discharge it, and you discharge it by using 2 screwdrivers. You basically crisscross your screwdrivers and use a flat screwdriver to get in there, and that discharges it. On the monochrome monitors, it maintains the charge. The color monitor doesn't keep the charge. The other thing you don't want to do is, once this tube comes out of the frame, you have to make sure you don't drop it, because it's a vacuum sealed tube, so glass shatters everywhere. It implodes and explodes, so you have to be careful of that. Another thing is, when you're taking it apart, I tend not to cut cables, because just in case something you have to put things back together. You don't want to be in that position where all your cables have been cut. So we're gonna loosen these off. Loosen these off, that off, that off. Loosen off these, so that these, one of those chemicals that your body doesn't get rid of. Take our monitor, top's here, top's there. We need to take this board off. Putting it back together. Here. can't get them backwards because you can't flip them around. So one goes in one and the other one goes in the other. You can see the two little hooks popping through. Once the hooks are there, you push it down. Monotech provides a video adapter cable. There's your video plug. Plugs into the monitor. So at this point in time, it might be a good idea to test it before you assemble everything. This has a computer built in, so the computer's secure, the power supply's secure, the monitor's secure. If you hold this up here, you'll see line, neutral, ground are these three, and you just put your plugs in there accordingly, and you can test it and run it, make sure it works. And once you're happy with that, you keep putting the rest of the screws in. When you're putting the back cover on, sometimes it's easier to semi-put the screws in and then go around and tighten them afterwards, because if it's too far off, it makes the last one really difficult to put in. Now we have the LCD retrofitted inside. It's nice close to the screen. Our CRT is sitting here, and our driver board for the CRT is right here as well. And there's 4 screws left over because those held the board in, which we don't need anymore. And we removed this very sticky foam that's not required. And that's it. If you have any questions, go to www.monotech.com. Contact us through email or phone. Thank you.